Good afternoon, card community. It's RJ back with another video. So let's get to it. Coming to you late in the day today. If you know, I was out of town this past weekend. Didn't do any trivia because I didn't have any trivia recap time. Didn't have any time last night, Sunday night, to do any videos. So I'm coming to you Monday afternoon when I finally got a break from work. I can crank out at least a video to get the old swing back in style. So today, what I want to show off, a couple other standard stuff, my random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 2012 Topps Series 1. This is the manufacturer insert, the manufactured patch insert card of that time. This is the Mike Schmidt one, obviously. Just, what was it called? Historical Stitches patch card. And essentially it's basically the kind of signature you'd see stitched into the seam of the guy's pants or shirt that identified his jersey as his. I think it's kind of cool because of that. Because if you ever owned an actual game worn jersey, they're really cool. They got the wool feel to them, and you always want to look for that awesome signature in black stitching. So it was kind of a cool idea, but obviously it's kind of lame. All manufacturer patches are kind of lame, but what are you going to do? It's my random Mike Schmidt item of the day. My random baseball item of the day from Topps Bazooka from 1989, the Chris Sabo rookie. Kind of a rookie. He had some 88 cards, Mr. Sabo did, but rocking the glasses. Topps Bazooka. Great comment there, a shining star, because Sabo was one of those guys who was a shining star for a couple of years and then was a nothing. I don't even know whatever happened to Chris Sabo, to be honest with you. How long of a career did he have? I have to look it up sometime because everybody had high expectations of him. He was Rookie of the Year in the National League in 1988. You really didn't hear much from him after the Reds won the World Series in 1990. I don't even know whatever became of him, but this is 1989 Topps Bazooka. Down here says a starter set, so this was some kind of set of 22 cards, an insert of something like that. Don't think this was a box set because it wasn't in my box set thing, but 22 cards in a little thing suggests I probably ought to go after this whole set of cards someday. That's my random baseball item of the day. Today's trivia question. Little foreshadowing going on here. What I'm going to show off is I did see somebody else do this. Since it is Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball, we are going to honor Jackie Robinson. I'm going to show off a couple items that I have in my collection about Jackie Robinson. So let's do our trivia question about Jackie. So the day we're celebrating, April 15th, 1947 was Jackie's first game in the major leagues. However, he actually had a game a year before in professional baseball where he broke that color line. He broke the color line of professional baseball when he appeared for the Montreal Royals in a game. So what was the actual day and date, the actual day and year in which Jackie Robinson actually broke the color line for professional baseball? So send me an email with the correct answer. I'll include my email in the description below along with the repeat of the question. You'll have today and tomorrow to answer. We'll pick a winner on Sunday, which you're playing for, from the Topps Brooklyn collection. Topps made a set of all the different Brooklyn Dodgers cards they ever created, and this is the 56 rendition. So that is what you're playing for if you can get the answer to that question, all right? Again, I was gone this past week. Just a little quick highlight. I ended up going out to Cleveland. My wife and her mother went out there because my mother-in-law, one of her sisters, was having a significant birthday, and I was the chauffeur. So I had to take them out to Cleveland, and all the ladies were getting together, which was fine for me. That means I got to go to a Cleveland Guardians game. They lost to the Yankees all weekend, but I was happy. It's the first time I've actually been to Cleveland. Never been to a Guardians or Indians game before, so that was fun. Picked up a hat. So I had a lot of fun. But today it's all about Jackie Robinson. So let's take a look at some Jackie Robinson collectibles. So From 2021, Allen and Ginter, the historical hits card, and you can see here the date on the card, April 15th, 1947, marking the first time he was in a game. However, if you look at the back, you will see that his first actual hit came on the 17th of April. That is the historical hit. I don't know why they put the 15th on the front. Obviously, it was probably because of that was the more historic date, which we are celebrating today. So that is from 2021 Topps, Allen and Ginter. One of the more iconic images of Jackie Robinson ever released and often duplicated. From 1999 Upper Deck, the Century Legends release, Century Moments, the time in the 1955 World Series that he stole home on Yogi Berra. Now, you can debate this forever. Was he out? Was he safe? He was called safe. Berra swears he got him, but I don't know. Berra was kind of leaning down, and I'm not sure if he got his glove to the ground. So it's quite possible Jackie slid under the tag. I don't think the umpire had any kind of look at all. I mean, he called Jackie safe, but he really didn't see. So he called him safe. He'll go down in the record book as safe forever. Yogi always maintained until his death that Jackie was out, but this is one of those iconic scenes of Jackie Robinson. There's the back of the card. You want to read all about it. From the 1999 Upper Deck Century Legends set. All right. Another great thing I have in my collection, I have a couple of these. From Metallic Impressions, a 5-card metallic card tin of Jackie Robinson cards. So there were 5 cards in this tin. Here are the 5 cards, still wrapped up nice and tight. I'll show you the image, and then the back you can pause and you can read all about Jackie as the Metallic Images people chose to describe him. I'm not going to worry if you can read or not read. Here's a very popular image you'll see all the time of Jackie Robinson. You'll see that image a lot. Again, these are from Metallic Images in the mid-1990s. Let me see real quick. This one, is there a date? I do not see the date on this, but they all came out in the mid-1990s. I dropped one. If I look on the back, even that doesn't have a copyright date. But again, sometime in the mid-1990s, Metallic Impressions put out this 5-card set in a tin. They're metallic cards. They put out a number of these in the mid-1990s for a number of different players. This is your Jackie Robinson version. I think it's pretty cool. There's another famous image you see used all the time. In fact, I'll be showing off another card soon that has that exact image on it. And here we go, the last card, number 5. Metallic Images, Jackie Robinson 5-card tin. This one I showed off as part of a new set I acquired a couple weeks ago from TCMA, one of those great manufacturers of random card sets back in the late 60s, early 70s, from 1982. The stars of the 50s and 60s. I think it was stars of the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but stars of the 50s and 60s, the Jackie Robinson card. These are like 5x7 in size. Great images, very iconic images of some of the greatest players of all time. The whole set of 20 cards was like $20, so I snagged this real quick when I saw this in my LCS thing. This is a very inexpensive set, not a lot of love, just because it was heavily produced and not playing era specific, so not a lot of love. But I think it's a great image. A couple books that I have highlighting Jackie Robinson. I picked this up at the newsstand one year, kind of like a History Channel magazine, the whole thing dedicated to Jackie Robinson. You can imagine I'm going to flip through real quick. What you can see. If you want to get it yourself, you'll have to get it yourself. But that's some of the great imagery that is in that book. copyright back in 1922 or 2022, because it says here on the cover, it says display until July 1st, 2022. So I'm not sure how long this was up on the newsstands. This one I showed off a couple weeks ago. Picked this up out of the $5 bin of my LCS. Really cool comic, Baseball Legends. It's a recent comic. It wasn't period, it wasn't playing era specific. It was one of many comic books that was released. I'm trying to find a date on this one. There might be a date inside. I'm not going to waste my time going through it, but it is certainly a much more recent comic than Jackie's playing career. I have here, I'm very happy to say, 2 Hall of Fame postcards. This is the plaque you'll see if you go to the plaque gallery right now. It's the current plaque up on display, but I was also able to acquire the original postcard showing the original plaque. You can see there's a distinct difference between the 2 postcards, and in fact you can see there are different eras on the back. The more recent one is copyrighted 2019. The other one doesn't really have a copyright date on it, but it's certainly much older, and I'm just thrilled that I was able to pick this up. This actually also came in the $5 bin for my LCS. Loving that, loving that. And lastly, one more awesome Jackie Robinson thing to show, an uncut sheet of the Jackie Robinson stamp. I can't remember what year this came out. Don't really care. I'm sure it was in the mid-1990s, mid to early 1990s. Nope, I'm wrong again. 1982. It says it's got a copyright date on the top up here, right up there. A 1982 release, and it's a full uncut sheet of Jackie Robinson stamps from 1982. So there you have it, my homage to the great Jackie Robinson. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support. Don't forget a trivia question. Check back in on Sunday as we pick a winner, and hopefully I'll be back to normal Wednesday and Friday. I'll find some time between now and then to film the last 2 videos for this week, because I didn't do anything this past weekend. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.